number 7.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
First time we've seen Farnsworth in this matchup with the Indians.
Again, like the other guys.
Farnsworth changes speeds beautifully and gets Victor Martinez to swing and miss. One away in the 7th. And as hard as he throws, guys, I don't know if that's a reassuring thing for a hitter to see a bespectacled relief pitcher coming on. As Damon plays that on a hop. Johnny Peralta with a 1-out single has a 2-hit game in 3 official trips. Runner again moves. 3-2 pitch, Lofton unloads. Right center field, but playable. Melky Cabrera has room. 2 are out. Wicked slider takes care of Cleveland in the 7th. We stretch in New York. God bless America from Yankee Stadium in Game 4 of our American League Division Series. Let's turn it over to Tim Beach, the PA announcer tonight in New York. Swing and a miss, took something off, and Abreu down on strikes. 1 away. This Cleveland bullpen still has not given. And he hits a bomb deep left field. Did he get enough? A long solo home run for Alex Rodriguez, and the Yankees are within 3.
To the plate.
Posada breaks his bat, rolls to third. Blake across. And here is another one of those left-hand hitters in Hideki Matsui. A 2-out walk. Bounces one to first on 1 hop. Victor Martinez ends the Yankee 7th. Alex Rodriguez hits a solo home run to bring the Yankees to within 3. It's 6-3, 8th inning, Game 4. Work in tonight's game. Joe Torre telling us before the start of this series we have a young bullpen and we're going to have to use them. The youngsters, for the most part, have pitched very well for New York. Chamberlain, Hughes. 0-0 was the score. It's 6-3 now. And a high slider strikeout of Blake. And there's out number 1 in the 8th inning. We will be with you now as they get their postseason play underway. Fly ball left center field and well hit. Shopik will watch that one hit high off the wall. And on he goes to second base with a stand-up double. He did not miss by much. And he is now aboard. First and second, 1 out. As Drupal Cabrera is the scheduled hitter. Rivera does in this inning will have a lot to do with that possibility. Don't forget to stay tuned for Inside MLB presented by Captain Morgan. Remember to drink responsibly. Broken bat, double play ball perhaps. There's one. Jeter can't turn it. Good hard slide by Grady Sizemore. That's a big play in this game, for it brings Hafner to the plate with men at the corners and 2 out. Runner at first goes. Little bouncing ball, deep short. Jeter all or nothing play. Got his man. Oh man, that could have been huge for the Indians. But Mariano Rivera gets 2 ground ball outs and sends it to the bottom of the 8th with the Indians in front by a 6-3 score. And now Hafner has an argument. We might have our second disputed catcher's interference call. The Yankees thought they had one earlier in the game. Hafner thinks he has one here. Remember, it was Hideki Matsui that fouled the ball off the glove of Shopik. Now Hafner thought he was interfered with by Posada. Was he?
Boy, if he did make contact, it was the slightest bit of contact.
So the inning is over. Last of the 8th at Yankee Stadium.
Ridiculous command numbers for Betancourt. 80 strikeouts against only 9 walks in 79 in the 3rd innings pitch. A fastball, a curveball, a changeup. Tremendous control of all 3.
The count to Cabrera, bases clear. Hard hit ball. Oh, Peralta. Nice pickup. Gets him by a step. 1 man out. Nasty slider. And Giambi is out number 2 in the 8th inning. 2-2. In 1, 2, 3, and out goes New York in the 8th. The Indians are 1 inning away from heading to the American League Championship Series. The top step of that dugout down the 3rd base line, as that's a shot right into center field. To the victor go the spoils tonight. 2 more hits for Martinez, of saves possible if the Indians don't score another run. Fly ball softly hit right field. It drops in safely. Throw to second, not in time. 2 are on, none out. Peralta with a 3-hit game as we take a look at the Indians timeline here. But it's Rivera's game. Squibber hit toward short. Can they turn 2? Underhand shovel for 1. Ball's too slowly hit to get Lofton, who runs well still. So Peralta forced out. They're at the corners, 1 out as we again join Craig Sager. And he got the no contact. 2 out. Again the runner goes. Fly ball belted. Left center field deep. Damon going back. Caught that ball on the track. What a catch by Damon. Last of the 9th in New York. The River in Bayonne, New Jersey. Popped up Jeter. Right in the middle of the diamond. Has dribbled Cabrera. 1 out in the Yankees' 9th. Swung on, driven deep down the right field line. If it's fair, it's long gone. Popped up, shallow right, playable for Gutierrez, shy of the track, and the Yankees and their skipper Joe Torre are down to their final out in the 9th inning. And the game is over. The Cleveland Indians have won this series in 4 games, 6-4. Your final score. The Indians are headed to Fenway Park, and an era ends, perhaps, in New York. Frank Sinatra is singing New York, New York on the PA. But for Eric Wedge, it might as well be Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way. His team did it the way they've done it all year long. And they have shocked the Yankees and won this series in 4 games. And gentlemen, they will meet the Red Sox later on this week.
Pretty impressive what the Indians did. Again, it gets back to what we talked about in the first game of this series. Could the starters shut down the Yankees offense? And they did a great job. They slowed it down enough. And on the offensive end, the Indians were outstanding with men in scoring position this whole series. So congratulations to the Cleveland Indians. They definitely earned the win in this series. And now they'll square up with the Boston Red Sox.
And I don't think the Indians are a bit scared to go up against the Boston Red Sox. They both won 96 games during the regular season. Indians obviously playing extremely good baseball here in the division series, and with those two aces at the top of the rotation, I'm sure they like their chances quite a bit against the Red Sox.
The Cleveland Indians have advanced in their first playoff series since 2001. This is the third straight year the Yankees have lost in the first round of the playoffs. And while the Indians celebrate a job very well done, the attention will turn to the boss, George Steinbrenner, perhaps as early as tomorrow, as the Yankees did not win this series. And Joe Torre's incredible run in New York would seriously be in jeopardy. Paul Byrd, the Game 4 starter for the Cleveland Indians, was simply outstanding. And the Yankees must win. Did not happen. Let's check in again with Craig Sager. Craig?